Welcome to the Musar video blog. Recently, Pesach ended, and we had a lot of people over the house, a lot of relatives staying with us, and we had to say goodbye. And I don't like saying goodbye. It's an unpleasant experience. And it just brought to mind certain things. I was thinking, my grandmother, she was in Europe, and in Belarus to be specific. And she used to tell me that, she said goodbye to her family and took the ship to the United States. And most of her family she never saw again. And I said, whoa, what a terrible feeling that is. At least here I'm saying goodbye and I'm going to see them again. But it was a very sobering thought which brought to mind something that the Chovos HaLevavos, the duties of the heart, speaks about. And he speaks about that the person has to, once in a while, reflect upon the idea that you're going to have to say goodbye to this world. It's not something we want to face, and it surely is not a pleasant way to go through life, being fixated on this idea. Nevertheless, once in a while, it's good to keep it in mind. And so saying goodbye and the finality of this moment really hit me hard. Specifically, he says here something, I'll just read it to you. I'll read you the English. It says, "There was once a wise man who remarked, 'He who has placed death before him has improved himself.'" Because there's so many things that we get caught up with in this world. And a lot of them are very insignificant, picky things that make no big difference, and they get us bogged down. Someone said something to me, I could get so upset about it, it kills my day, kills my week, kills my relationship. And when it's all said and done, it's not really that important. Just forget about it. Just overlook it. As we say, go weiter. Continue on with life and don't get so caught up with these things. And everybody knows that if you only were going to see a person for a very short time and you wanted to make the most of that situation, you'd overlook all kinds of things. However, we fool ourselves into that false sense of security that I'm going to be here forever, therefore every little detail makes a difference, and unfortunately, we make life miserable for ourselves and for those around us. So, another point is that we don't rectify the things that we should. We don't change things in ourselves because, whatever, what's the rush? I got time. So therefore, this wise man said, a person who recognizes that you're not going to be here forever, and if there's something you have to do it now. And if there's something to get upset about, don't get upset about it. So, these are some of the thoughts that I had as I was saying goodbye, when I had that empty feeling in my stomach of, try to elevate it to a higher level and make it something constructive. And so, on that note, I say goodbye to you until we meet again.